All right, everybody. Welcome to the weekly High Level Freaks office hours where we chat about AI, automation, social media marketing, digital marketing, all kinds of cool stuff. High level, of course, things like that. So, um, what have we got going on? We're hoping somebody comes in here pretty soon. We start getting some users in to chat and hang out, things like that. Let's see here what we got going on. So updates, big updates. I know I've been posting stuff about uh booking bot prompts and things like that. And I know I've had a lot of people bugging me about when are you updating the high level, or sorry, the easy wins snapshot with all of the latest in the booking bot and AI and prompts and bots and things like that. And we've done it. We've done a lot of testing. That's one thing we wanted to do, is make sure that when we test this bot prompt, kind of like what High Level did today, where they started releasing their AI conversational sandbox, so you can kind of test it and see how it works. We needed to really make sure that we had things fully tested, completely done, and as good as possible, because worst thing in the world is having a bot go off the rails and have people freaking out that having clients freaking out that you have your bot going nuts and doing and saying weird things and stuff like that. So we have done a boatload of testing, and so now I will show you. Ta-da, here we go. I'm going to show you kind of what we got going on with the booking bot. So let me go here and I'll go through kind of the easy wins updates. So in our testing, we actually, you notice that we had the Chat GPT booking bot, and we renamed this. The original flow that we built for you was using just the high level GPT event or action in high level right here, just the generator response. We did so much testing with our bot prompt that basically we found that testing the prompt in regular Chat GPT or in a make.com or a Pabbly flow was absolutely beating the GHL GPT action hands down. So I don't know what GHL is doing with their GPT action, but we decided to go ahead and move the prompt off to a third-party webhook. So that means that you can use, Pabbly, Make, Zapier if you really want to, stuff like that. But the thing is that using it with a third-party service, any one of the third-party services, absolutely blows away the high-level GPT block. Now, we left the high level GPT block in there because at some point they may make it better, and you might just want to bring it in house, and that would be much easier to deploy using custom values and things like that. But with the third-party webhook, we're doing the same thing, except we're sending it to a platform like Pabbly, and basically the Pabbly flow. And we've got the share link inside the members area for you Easy Wins users. We're actually just doing it like this. It's a really simple flow. It gets the webhook, it generates the response with our bot prompt here, and then it spits out the response back to high level, and then we can render that to the client. And so that makes it extremely easy to set up. And if we get some people on the office hours here, then what we'll probably do is go through a little testing and see if we can't break it. But we have been doing a ton of work on it, and we've got the prompt, I think, pretty well smoothed out so that it's almost impossible to break. We've actually tried to do a good job of confusing the bot, and it does extremely well so far. So that's kind of what we've got. We've done in the let me see here just a second. I will show you what we've got going on in the members area for you Easy Wins people. And in case you guys want Easy Wins, if you don't have Easy Wins and you want Easy Wins and you say, hey, what is the Easy Wins snapshot? Well, first off, the Easy Win snapshot does have an AI booking bot in it, an extremely powerful AI booking bot. It also has all the automations for messaging. If you want to not use a booking bot, you can use all the AI flows for messaging. It's got missed call text back. It basically has everything you could possibly need to get a business off the ground, like loaded up and getting basically easy wins as soon as you launch them. So it has booking flows for appointment reminders and follow-ups. It has review campaigns, 4 different kind of review campaigns. It has database reactivation campaigns. There's a lot of GPT-based stuff, and EasyWin users also get access to our AI review responses that help you actually handle reviews after you get reviews. So all of that, if you can, we can post a link to it in the comments here in a bit. But if you do actually upgrade to SaaS, we give it to you. So it's something that you can use immediately for your clients. Anyway, let's show you the backend members area for Easy Wins. Let me go load this up here real quick. Easy Wins. Let me go down here to memberships, to the products and the Easy Wins snapshot. There we go. So for you guys with Easy Wins, here is the information on the booking bot. Actually, let me just go over here to preview it for you. So we've got all of the information you need about how to enable it and get it going, what kind of custom fields to use with it, how to set up the custom fields, what you need to do to make it compatible with all the other messaging inside Easy Wins. And then we actually have the prompts available as well in case you want to do a little bit of testing. So we've got the original prompt that started it all, the good old OG prompt. And then we have the booking bot here that doesn't have qualifying questions. And then we have one that has that's a fairly aggressive bot to get you to, it's a very aggressive as far as like getting you to book. And it has qualifying questions. And then we have one that's a little bit less aggressive. We've tweaked the persona and the questions and things. Dogs barking, sorry about that, guys. And we have one that's like slightly less aggressive, and it's a lot more conversational to get you to book. And then we even had ChatGPT just to show you that ChatGPT understands this kind of prompt. You might wonder what that is with all the emojis and brackets and things, but we actually put it through ChatGPT and it spit out a very detailed analysis of the prompt for you. So you can kind of see what it does in case you want to tweak it and things like that. So that's what we've done with Highlevel Freaks, Easy Wins snapshot, and with the latest booking bot update. So for you Easy Wins users, you can get into the membership area, load it up, and it's ready to rock for you. So that's about it for updates. As far as like what's coming, we are actually going to be doing more modifications and rolling out an update for the AI review responses so that you have like an additional sales funnel that has some really, really cool real-time AI showing people what their review responses would look like. So we're building all that stuff. Hey, we got Jay coming in. Fan freaking tastic. And let's just let Jay come in. He's joining. Jay Turner.
How's it going, Pat?
Pretty good, sir. What's happening?
Nada. Just are you recording right now?
Yes. I am.
Well, good thing because Extendly gets a thumbs up. Just had my first chat with them. Tech support chat. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what they do for you?
It's having a problem with affiliate. Trying to add an affiliate to a campaign. New partner I brought on today, and then I don't know, just every time I tried to click the add or import content, I couldn't find an import contact link.
Oh, okay.
For one thing, in the add button, it never showed up, and the person also never showed up as a potential person to select to add to the campaign.
Okay.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre. I don't know if it was a cache issue or what. It was bizarre, but they were able to do it, for me, and she probably thinks I'm crazy, but
yeah,
but did a great job though. So
cool.
Stoked. Yeah.
Fantastic.
How's your day going?
Oh, you know what? It's actually doing pretty good. That GMB that I was getting verified. Yes. Okay. Just on
What's going on there?
Okay. So it was weird. So it's for our the niche is our Medicare
Right.
website, right? So
Mhm.
it's not like a local service niche or anything else.
Right.
I don't know if Google would think it was kind of spammy or something like that, but we got it all. Like we built out all those assets. We got the citations. We did, blog posts. We've got
Yeah.
Yext. We have, everything we could possibly do. I even created a Google Workspace account so I could create the GMB
Yeah.
with the same domain, the whole ball of wax. Got it verified by phone, and then went and added like a photo and the description. And I was like, okay, that's because I know when you're editing GMBs, you can't just go whole hog and blast it out, because then all of a sudden it freaks out, right? So you got to go low and slow, right? When you're editing your
Potentially. Yeah.
yeah. So did that, and all of a sudden I said, hey, we want to verify with a video. I was like, oh crap, so
Yeah.
because it's a valid address, but it's an apartment.
Oh,
one
gotcha.
of our guys is in an apartment, so it's like instead of like apartment 1A, it's like suite 1A. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I was thinking about, I was like, oh man, what can I do? So I thought, like, wait, I have a Google My Business agency account through my local biz domination
Mhm.
SaaS company and everything, right? Or my
Mhm.
GHL company. So I sent an invite to that organization or to that group, accepted the invite, and then I went into, like, in that account, I went in from the agency account, I went and said verify, and it went, okay, cool, you're good.
There you go. Okay, good. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it just like poof, it just did it
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
agency account,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
just amazing. I don't like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's because
So
that account has cred.
yeah.
Is it also a local guide?
No, it's not. No,
It's not a
that one
local
is not
guide?
a local guide, but I guess I could be a local guide as well, right?
Well, if you've done local guide stuff on that account, Google knows that who has that account, right?
Well,
So,
sure, yeah.
I mean, they're spying. So,
Google doesn't know what's going on.
they do know a little bit about that, especially if your credit card, man. So, yeah. So, local guides have been known to be able to clear that up too.
Oh, interesting. So
I've
yeah,
never.
so the agency account, like, really, the agency account has not really been doing
That's
anything.
awesome.
It's been sitting there for a long time. It's like, well, you know what? I'll just throw a Hail Mary here and see if it
Yeah,
works. And like, poof, it was like, well, I'll be damned, it worked.
that didn't occur to me. I'm glad you
Yeah,
brought that up. I totally forgot about the local guide thing too. You can have
yeah.
local guides. I don't know if I've never really invested a lot of time into it. But I remember hearing, this was years ago, but there's so much changing. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's always changing. So
yeah,
we'll see if it stays online and all that stuff. So like
yeah,
I'm
that's
just
cool.
gonna start adding some posts. I'm gonna start adding some
Yeah,
services, and
just don't look like a lead gen. They are keen to accounts that look like lead gen.
right. I'm not sure how I avoid that.
Well, you just do, typical local business stuff.
Yeah. Well, this is more of a national thing though. See, I mean, it's
That's
about
okay.
so,
Yeah, you might create location pages. You could create a location page. You're doing that just to be able to collect reviews, right? I have a place to collect reviews.
basically to have more like when we do the SBO stuff, so the search box optimization, so we actually can, when we get the page taken over.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need. Yeah.
So we're like, I'm gonna have everybody in the company. We're gonna have them do like Q&As. Like everybody's gonna jump on, ask questions, then I review, answer them.
Yeah, but okay. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
by no means
Q&A,
any expert in this.
some posts on like just informational stuff.
Well, sure, but I'm just wondering. You've got one GMB.
Yeah.
And it can't be a brand. It can't be a national brand. And so, do you have like a location page? Is this thing pointing? It's just the one GMB right now, so it's pointing to the home page. I'm sure, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Now with the SBO stuff, are you hoping to rank the map? Is that what you're hoping to do?
Well, hoping, like with the SBO stuff, you can do the national keywords.
Well, for sure.
But you just have to make sure that you've got enough citations and enough
for organic, but the Google map probably is not going to rank they've been tightened that concentric circle of where they'll show.
Sure. Yeah.
So I hope you're not under the guise you're going to get Google Maps traffic.
No. I'm
having
not.
Google
I'm
Maps.
not thinking.
Now
I'm
you can
gonna
work
get-
that location, that area can have.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
I'm-
expect.
And that's the thing. Like and Medicare offers service like 32 of the states, so I could probably create.
Yeah, you can
GMBs
create
for
more
each
GMBs.
state.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can improve
So-
the model. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can improve it, but yeah, and then have a location. Each one of those would go to its own state location page.
Yeah. There you
something.
go.
Right. So that would
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
But you just want to test just this one GMB
I
location.
want to
see
get
if you
this one
Yeah.
solid and
Okay.
and staying power.
Okay.
And have it stay there.
My ears perked up when you said something, and I kind of thought, wait a minute, I hope he doesn't have this illusion. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking I'm going to hit the map pack or anything. It's just
Yeah. Okay.
When you do
Well, for that area, you can. Yeah.
When you do an exact keyword search, it should show up.
In that area. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's still plenty of organic traffic if that thing works. Be very keen to hear it working pretty good for you, I hope.
And you know what? I
Do you
tried.
post
I
it?
tried to merge my Bing webmaster tools to Google search.
How'd that work out? Not at all?
It did not. It's still like
Hmm.
it's indexed like 2 pages. Google's indexed a bunch of pages.
Hmm.
Bing, no, not so much.
Interesting. Huh.
So, not sure.
Well, that was the solution I had heard that worked pretty good.
Mhm.
I have not worked Bing a lot at all.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get Bing to actually index.
I'll keep my ears out.
If
that
we do
one.
the SBO stuff, we're going to be attacking Bing first because, well, that's our
Mhm.
demographic. It's old people. So, hooray.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll
Yeah.
keep my ear out for that.
So, how's your week go? With you said you were onboarding a partner. So,
Yeah, I did onboard a partner today. It was really good. It's very stoked. He's a copywriter.
okay, yeah, you were telling me.
And when you have the SaaS account, you have free, have that split testing advantage on there. So I'm curious. He's a real networker. He's networking with his chamber of commerce. So, good guy. So
Cool.
quality person. Treats his customers well, just like Charles, says to look out for.
Yep.
So I think it'll be a pretty good, pretty productive relationship. We'll see.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Hey
All right.
guys, is it
What,
just
Steven?
is
We
it
have
just
Steve Champagne in the house?
is it just us?
Champagne. How you doing?
Is it just us?
Pour one out for the home.
So far, yeah. Here you go. Mine's just lemon juice and water, guys. So I'm just being
hell,
real safe
okay.
tonight. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
drinking a little bit of the Jesus juice tonight. So
Yeah, I'm. I got a refill. Water.
Okay.
It says
Uh,
essence, so you're bringing the essence. That's great. man.
I'm bringing it.
We need somebody to bring the essence around here.
All right, so I've been working on a snapshot last 3-4 days, and I got a question about email templates inside email campaigns. When you save the snapshot and you apply that to another sub account, do those template emails come over?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. I think basically everything but custom values come over.
Yeah,
well,
that has to be true. That has to be true, Stephen, because Charles uses the Extendly snapshot, which has 52 email, a 52-week program already included in it.
Okay.
So yeah.
but these are this is under the new email builder, correct?
I would be assuming right there.
Okay.
If
Because
Charles comes on, he could probably tell you, I bet.
Yeah. I would assume regular email templates and texting templates move over.
Yeah.
I'm talking about because I'm thinking about doing the same thing, creating snapshot with like 52 weeks worth of emails for some niche verticals.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. No, that's a good question. And I'm a betting man, so I bet it does.
yeah, I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking too.
Cool.
I just thought I need to get that question asked. That's
Mhm.
I always go to Al over here and go. I get picked all the time. People come to me for questions, but he's my
I
guru.
get all the questions.
He's my guru.
Yeah.
So how's your week been going, Mr. Champagne?
I've been in this chair for literally 4 days straight, short of going to the gym yesterday and the chiropractor.
Oof.
I just been working out this snapshot like gangbusters,
Mm.
keeping it on the down low.
So you're building it. Okay.
And
What can you tell us about it?
It's a spin on a newsletter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. So
Spin
a
on a
newsletter snapshot.
nope. It's a way for digital agencies to go out and quickly onboard 10 to 15 businesses and then go. Then go. I'm gonna actually use it in the real estate space, but an agency could use it too.
Aha. Okay.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it in Reels.
Are you going to go after real estate investors or realtors? Steve?
Realtor.
Okay.
Yeah. So I launched one of the things I did this past summer or late spring was I launched a podcast targeting real estate agents. Great way to prospect cold, by the way, is to launch a podcast and invite them to come on the show and interview them.
Yep.
Converting them. My back end offer was taking their interview and chopping it up into reels for like $500. Heavily time consuming. 50% took me up on. I says, this doesn't work. So I probably still want to use the podcast as the foot in the door because it does really work well. But this new snapshot I'm putting together, I'm going to sell for like $149 a month to them.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
I like the model. I just have no interest in doing a podcast.
I get it dialed in. I get it so dialed in.
I bet you're pretty good at it. You got a pretty good presence. Good voice for it. That's for sure. You got a radio voice.
Are you going to make a course on it there, Mr. Steve?
On podcasting?
Why not?
I get that going too.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're going to need to interview you because, I mean, we interviewed Charles about the alignable thing. We're going to interview Nathan Novak about how he's doing GMB and local services with the AI reviews and stuff, or Nathan Novak, sorry. And then I'm sure at some point we're going to probably interview Jay. So
no,
yeah.
No,
Nope.
I have I have the page laid out, the course. It took me what got me spinning in this different direction. I was going to go to the real estate space and teach them how to use podcasting to build a network of other local businesses. And all the moving parts associated with it is a lot. So it's going to be further up my ascension ladder as a course. Because I just think it's just way more technical. And so I came up with this particular idea over like last Thursday. And in all essence, the snapshot is done.
Awesome. You've been rocking.
Yeah. Snapshot's all done. And now I'm gonna give it to a couple of buddy of mine that have agencies that are gonna launch it with it, get some case studies with it. I'm gonna launch it locally myself. Not a ton of money on the front end, but you can go acquire 10 to 12 local businesses and then sell them, high level account with a, done for you newsletter, 52 weeks in it for $97.
Cool.
That's kind of like the product I have for local businesses that I want to make available.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's a done for you newsletter. Snapshot.
So we got this thing called ChatGPT that writes to all our writing.
Right. The hard lifting's been done.
Yeah, the hard part's been done now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what we speaking of ChatGPT, we had this week I've been like diving into the deep, dark, dank world of Bing ads. Bing. Yes, Bing. So, well,
but they don't get any real traffic though, dude.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They get it in pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the pockets. Our demographic has
older demographic.
The older demographic. Actually, it's a pretty diverse demographic, primarily older, but 40 for the keywords that we're going to be using for search, because basically Bing is mirroring what Google does. I mean, it's almost verbatim what Google ads are, but but creating the ads and like basically digging up all the keywords, and we found hundreds and hundreds of keywords, probably like 250 different keywords to start using. But some of those searches are getting, like right now they're getting about 30,000 searches a month. Come like Medicare enrollment time, it almost triples.
Yeah. Okay.
On a bunch of those keywords. So we're launching the ads now so we can get in there and start really optimizing. But
are you going to be running call ads, or are these
straight to a lander? And then and well, we've got the call extension on it, so if they see the ad, they will have the option to actually just click the button and call.
All right. So it's a form fill?
Nope, it's a lander where they go through a quiz and then it gets a call button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then when people call, it goes into Ringba, and then when it converts, Ringba can fire the pixel in for tracking, because we're passing in all the UTM tracking codes, and so then we add those tags to a call pool or a number pool, and then so when somebody calls the number, all that information, the ad ID, the campaign, the keyword that they came in on, all that stuff is passed in through the number, and so then when it converts, we can track which ones are converting. But with that, I'll just share my screen. You can see my amazing.
Show me your wares.
Show me it. All right. So I used the code interpreter option. Have you used that yet? So when you create a new chat, like you come down here and you've got default, which is just plain old GVT. You've got code interpreter. What code interpreter does, when you do that, you see down here, like it adds this little plus sign. That means you can upload files. You can upload zip files, PDFs, like all manner of things. And then when it's doing code interpreter stuff and you have it generate bulk content, instead of maxing out its screen, which is, I think, it's like 1,000 words or something like that, Jay. So I think I can't remember what.
I thought it was 1,500, but maybe I'm wrong.
So when it's too big or too complex, then it just says, oh, I'll generate a file for you. And then it generates a file that you can download. I generated for Bing ads, and these are all expired now, but come on now, where are you at? Just
I didn't. So that's what I'd been seeing buzz about code interpreter. I saw no definition of it at all.
Code interpreter is the shit.
Yeah.
So I asked it, like, are you familiar with Bing and Google ads and limitations? So it says, yep, here's everything I know. And so I said, great, I'm going to be uploading a file. So I uploaded my big fat keyword list, and I said, analyze the list. Let me know what you understand about it with our customer avatar and what we're advertising, and make sure you analyze the whole list. It's 200 keywords, because when you load it up, initially it just samples like 10 of them. And then you have to tell it to like get all of it. And so it reads all of it. Then it figures out like, oh, this is what you're doing. And I said, and it said, it said something about like however many words it reviewed. And I said, okay, there it goes. It says, I'll finish analyzing. So then it says continuing there. So it's saying, giving me more information. Here's the products and services. Here's my customer avatar. And then I said, all right. And I gave it more instructions on like specifically what our angle is going to be, like Medicare flex cards, OTC prescriptions, and things like that. And then basically it came in and says, okay, thanks for the clarification. So then it did even more analysis and came up with even more info. And then I said, okay, so we're going to need to do UTM tokens as well. So it said, okay, I know what to do with that. And then it says, is there anything else left? And I said, yep, I have a little more input. And I said, like, we can't use brand names when we're advertising. And so then I said, here's what we're going to be advertising and everything. And then I gave it its persona and its goals. And so here it came out and it created my ad groups. So it grouped the keywords. It took all the keywords that I uploaded and it grouped them. And then there were a couple overlaps. So I had to boil it down. And it was actually doing more work on it. And so here's like more information here. And I said, looks like group 4 and 5 are similar. So let's merge those. And it says, great, I'll be doing that. And then here's all the grouped keywords. And so then I said, I want this in tabular format to create the ad groups and the keywords. and it did. It said, here's a sample. And then it said, boom, then here's this downloadable link. And so I able to download that. Then I was able to actually have it go and create and let's see, what was it? I expanded the keywords. I told it to expand. And then basically I had it come out and create the responsive search ads. And so it did all of this. It gave me some basic information, like some sample data, told it that it, it needed to create more headlines, created all the data. And basically I walked it through like creating all the UTM terms, refining it as I downloaded the CSV file. I was checking it, making sure it was doing the work right. And so basically then after that, it created all the extensions, like site link extensions, the call out, the action extensions and stuff like that. So it basically created my entire campaign for me. So then all I had to do was take the CSVs and upload them into Bing ads.
When did you hit the button on campaign start? Today?
We worked about we did it late in the afternoon. So we were working on it and like slogging our way through Bing campaigns. And about halfway through, Zach was like, you know what? I'm really tired from running ads all day. Let's pick it up tomorrow. I was like, okay, that's great. That's fine. So we saved the current work and we're going to finish it tomorrow. But this can do the same for Google campaigns too. So
if that'll
it's
convert,
the same format.
Be very curious to see how that converts.
Yep.
Now,
very interesting.
Did you develop all those prompts yourself, or did you purchase some prompts?
Nope.
Or get some prompts?
Just pretty much kind of built them.
As you went, realize what you needed.
Yeah, as I went, I was like,
I can't wait till they add instead of you typing, you can literally talk it out, like have a conversation with it.
Oh, that's gonna be creepy.
That's gonna be like
get Dragon. I wonder if you can get that. What's that Dragon?
Oh, Dragon naturally speaking.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that tool. I just didn't think it would work to speak and compute. But like you say, Stephen, maybe that's happening.
Yeah.
Why would you particularly like the speaking function, Stephen? Is it
because I can speak faster than I can type way quicker?
Yeah.
And when ChatGPT 5 comes out, the token limitation's going away. So you'll be able to, it won't stop.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Don't stop. I like the aspect of ChatGPT. I don't even have 4. I do everything with 3.5.
Oh my God, dude. Four is hands down like the best.
I get everything I need personally because I use it mostly for content, and the content isn't that much greater. And I use a product called ZimWriter. I don't know if you guys, I think I might have told you,
you told me about
ZimWriter.
Yep. Yeah. That's what I use.
ZimWriter is, what that guy's doing is
it's pretty awesome. Yep. I told you about that, Pat. ZimWriter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that thing is.
I'm doing pretty good right now using GPT with all the plugins like VoxScript or Scrapey or MixerBox.
But the thing is, if you're looking to create like massive amounts of content for like a newsletter, ZimWriter's it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Literally, it literally will write all your articles. And
well, for this paper call niche, being Medicare, like I had to kind of make sure all the information.
Oh yeah.
Factual.
Oh yeah. No. Well, ZimWriter's not used for that.
Yeah.
So ZimWriter is used for content creation, writing product reviews, nothing factual, because you can't really prompt it. It's really
keywords and it just goes.
Yeah, you can start there. Give it I want to talk about this. Give me 15 titles. Generally what I do is I'll go into ChatGPT to generate my titles. And then I'll take those titles and I throw it into ZimWriter. And ZimWriter will then
that's what I do too. Yeah. I have a prompt that is David Ogilvy focused, and it makes these kick-ass subtitles.
Who?
David Ogilvy. He's a famous copywriter. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to let me see. I thought, did I have that one in here? Where's David Ogilvy? I usually try like Russell Brunson and Dan Kennedy, but I will. Oh yeah, David Ogilvy. Okay, yeah. I had it give me some I had ChatGPT give me some of the famous copywriters and their personas and their tone, and it spit out this big fat list. And actually, he is right at the top of the list. So cool.
Let's
Awesome.
see. I
I'll
think I'm
definitely
actually,
have to do that.
David. Gotta go-
So how is David Ogilvy better than, like, what kind of headlines does it generate?
I'd have to go pull some up, but I just have this GPT prompt that I use.
Mhm.
Grab one.
I have a very close friend who's a copywriter. He gave me one of his prompts, documents that he used to, and I haven't got into it. He just got to Istanbul like yesterday. He expatted out in January 2022, and he's literally teaching copywriting, playing banjo, and traveling the world.
Playing banjo?
He's actually a professional banjo player.
My dad was a professional banjo player.
Yeah,
That's why I mentioned.
He's a professional banjo player, and he loves Japan. He was in Japan for like the last 5 months, and he just left Osaka, and some of the world-renowned banjo players are Japanese. And
Well,
so he was in heaven.
That's funny because that's my dad played banjo in the Marianas Islands.
Yeah, they love banjo. They love that twang.
Oh, they love music. They love American music, man. They really do.
Yeah. So
I haven't played banjo since Nam. So
you look good for your age.
thanks very much.
You look good for your age.
Yeah, a lot of bad memories tied to that banjo playing and Da Nang. So yeah.
Da Nang, Da Nang.
So Jay, what's your business?
My business, I was doing SEO. Now I'm just going to focus on SaaS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm still doing SEO. I got an HVAC company I'm doing SEO for. And a couple others, but I'm moving into SaaS for sure.
SaaS is the way to go.
I think we're all tired of being technicians.
I'm actually tired of running ads. Like creating the Bing stuff was pretty cool. But
no, because you could geek, because you were geeking out with ChatGPT. That's why you're having a good time.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was good. It was fun to make that, and like, oh yeah, this is actually generating this content. And then, because my partner is like, it's like, I'm just dreading, like, I hate doing all the, all the headlines and the keywords. I'm like, oh, here's all the CSVs. Boom. And he's like, holy crap. How'd you do GPT? Here you go. There it is.
Did it do the keyword research for you, or did you do that on something?
I use keywordtool.io, and then that actually gives you some pretty good search volumes on, the keywords. Bing is a little bit weird because Bing kind of aggregates their entire year. So like the volumes it was showing, you can actually like look at the trend and say like, oh, for last year, like you can see the search volume and it goes way up and then it drops down.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you focusing on your keywords? Were they buyer terms or were they research terms?
I was basically, I got the seed list from the keyword, like Bing keyword tool and the Google keyword tool.
Okay. Just because it has high traffic doesn't mean it's a buyer term.
Oh, well, they're all buyer. They're all buyer intent.
Buyer intent. Okay. All right. So you're driving them into a lander, or are you driving them into articles?
Into a lander.
Okay.
Yeah. And the lander is basically, it has basic information, compare plans, put in your zip code, click the button, and it goes to our quiz, which is all done in Highlevel.
Yeah.
And then, bang, bang, bang. And then they're qualified, click the call button, etc.
Oh, I think I just saw today that Highlevel just launched its AI bot. And you can put it in automatic.
Just the sandbox mode.
Okay. So I tend to, this new stuff, like the newsletter builder, I stayed away for a whole year, because anything that's new with them, I generally just kind of wait and let it, mature a little bit. Because where do you see their AI bot?
I was messing with it a little bit today, and Actually, you know what? We can.
because you're doing yours in Pabbly. You get Snappy Chat.
So all the other guys like Zappy Chat and what was Quentin Newman's one? Capri, and there's a couple of other ones and all this stuff. So Capri and Zappy Chat, I think Zappy Chat might have migrated away from Zaps. I don't know if they have or not, but and Zappy Chat obviously was the first, and it was like before there was even really any AI out there, they were doing some booking bots and like basically matching, like doing best match kind of things for FAQs and Q&As and stuff like that. Now of course everything's gone, ChatGPT. So, but what?
Oh, so Zappy Chat doesn't integrate with ChatGPT?
Oh, it does. No, now it does.
Okay,
It didn't used to. I mean,
Okay.
Zappy Chat was out before, like I think when ChatGPT was like just a barely little, like a little, like a test bot sort of a thing. But let me go to settings, conversation AI here like this. And so here it is. Still, it's you've got, go to bot trial. What?
Yeah, that's you also get a link.
Ask it questions based on your training data. Interesting. Go to trial. Oh, go to bot trial. Okay, never mind. It's just going here. So it doesn't look like I've got any training data. So like we can say like, what do you do? And then we offer SaaS and lead generation. Okay, so let's just save that. And then let's go to the bot trial and we say, what services do you offer? And so the bot is, I can't say that I like it that much because here's the thing is like you have this black box and it's basically like you get whatever prompt that Highlevel built, right? I don't know what it is. I can't tune the persona. I can't tweak it. I can't make it funny. I can't make it sarcastic. I can't make it empathetic or anything like that. But and it looks like, and one thing I've seen, like it constantly asks how it can help me. It's not natural.
Okay.
So it's like,
it's not ready for prime. It's not ready for prime
appointment. And so it's still, yeah, it's like, do you require services? See, that's like, it's,
well,
yes.
It doesn't have.
Great. Do you require services in the locations my business operates in? I guess so. So it's like, it's winging it, right? So there you go. Thank you. I will now provide you with the booking link. Like it's super formal and like for all intents and purposes, very robotic.
Yeah, I don't
like it myself. So, it's, and I know if I gave it a lot more questions and answers and things like that, but like it's like, so if I came in here and said, question, like say, do you have a budget of at least 30,000?
So you basically have to design the flow.
Yeah,
right?
this like you can give it conversational flow, so it's going to ask these before it shares the booking link. And so and so I can actually add another one and say, are you you for real? I mean, I'm just making up random crappy questions. And so if I come back over here and I go, I need to book an appointment. Let's see if it says, sure, happy to help. There you go. So it's just sending me, who are you? I mean, this thing is, it's, I don't know. It just seems, yeah. And see, how can I assist you further? How can I assist you further? So what I like to, and what I've done with mine, and the thing is like, I've given my bot, like, well, this is my test page. So I've given it like a dental office persona, like what are your services, the business name and everything. And GPT-4, this is actually shoveling the data over to Pabbly doing the translation there in GPT-4 or the convert or the conversation and then shipping it back, but it's maintaining the history as well. So if I come over here like this and I say get started, actually, ooh, shoot, I wonder if I have, let me go to, if I have my contact information back in here. Let me make sure I have my history empty. Yeah, so there we go. So it says, hi, Pat, how can I? So mine's already a little more personable. It's already friendly. I can say, like, I have a toothache and I think I have a cavity. And then you can misspell things and stuff like that. Like Alok went and tested this last night, and he was going on about how his daughter's grinding her teeth and what is that called and all that. And it went into like all these big explanations of what that condition is. I'm sorry you're having tooth pain. Would be a good idea to schedule a visit. When was the last dental visit? 6 months ago. And then we can ask it anything you want, really. So, but it's going through qualification because it's asking qualifying questions because it picked up on positive intent. So we can look at that toothache then. Are you currently on medications? Just insulin, Adderall, Paxil, and aspirin. And let's just see here what it says. Thank you for letting us know. We'll make sure to consider those during your visit. What kind of dental insurance? I don't have insurance. And part of the FAQ on this bot is that we do financing and take cash payments. So it's going to pick up on that as part of the bot. And so, or I can tell it I have.
How big is the
So the base prompt is pretty small, but then when you add a bunch of questions and things like that to it, it can kind of get a little bit big, but I'm still not using very many tokens. I'm still using, I think the processing, it's using like 300, 400 tokens.
right? So your goal is to build niche specific bots.
Well, here's the thing, like this booking bot, the persona that I built, it takes the input from Highlevel, and I'll show you this. So here we go. We do offer financing and flexible payment plans. Would you like to schedule an appointment? You can book here, boom. And so I think to see, do I have my email? And yeah, so I have my email and phone number. So watch this. I'll do this. I'll delete my email and phone number and I'll go, okay, thanks. Oh, and where are you located? And it also has a directive to get the email and phone if it's missing. So I'll also try to get that. And it should come back. Boom, we're located here. Let me know if you need anything more. Okay, so great. Great. I'll book now. And can I bring my cat? So we'll see if we, It's very hard to break this bot. I have not been able to break it yet. So I'm sorry, due to health and safety restrictions, we don't allow pets in our offices. If you need help, let me know.
All right. So you have no training for that particular question.
No. Well, I kind of do. So I don't have any training for it, but it understands the dental niche, right? So if I come over here to the custom values,
okay,
these are my custom values. So I have the booking link, I have the business hours. Let's see if it's 7:49. So let's see if it's closed, if the business is closed or not. Yeah, we're a dental office focused on providing great care for your teeth. So there we go. So, oh, and are you open right now? Let's see if they're open or not. Sometimes it gets it wrong and sometimes it gets it right. Most of the time it gets it right. Let's see if it figures it out. Come on, baby. Prove me right. We're currently closed. Because why? Because it's 7:49 p.m. and our office hours are 8 to 6.
8 to 6. Okay. Does it take into account the time zone of the sub account? How are they getting that?
I'm passing what? Yeah. Well, that's part of my booking bot, Steve. It's my magic. It's my magic sauce. It's my a mojo. So, but basically we give it what services we offer. We have a basic FAQ. So we don't want to, like with FAQ, and I know like a lot of people like, oh, have it read your entire website. Like, well, that's no. Give it the main questions. So if somebody's asking questions, they're generally going to ask more or less kind of the same.
So so where are you getting these FAQs, off of websites, or did you ask ChatGPT with it?
I had ChatGPT just for the sake of a demo. I said, if I were asking questions about a dental office, what would be some commonly asked questions? So
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And that's
so
what
if you had a client, that would be the same thing you would ask your client, like, okay, what are some of the most frequently asked questions that you get? And then you can go through their page and look at comments on their posts and things as well. And so, like, let's say if it was a fencing company, like, what kind of wood do you use? Like, well, we can offer cedar and oak and walnutized wood or whatever.
How much would you sell? I think this is big, by the way, because I think businesses.
If you get on YouTube and you look for AI automation agency, there are videos that are getting tens of thousands of views in a day.
Well, that could be us, by the way.
It is us, but
or you on your podcast.
But it's a huge deal. So, and then here are the qualifying questions here. And typically with your qualifying questions, you're looking to get intent and in the micro commitments. So you're not going to be asking stuff like,
and I'm assuming you're using ChatGPT 4, right?
100%, absolutely, because world of difference. And then here's the webhook that you give it, but then here's the booking link. So this is everything that I need to run this chatbot. And you see, we're having a full on
conversation.
Yeah. So
how big's the workflows?
The workflow is
literally it's a workflow.
Watch this. It's 2 workflows. I have one that does the basic booking bot inside Highlevel with just the GPT action, which sucks because the same prompt that you're seeing in action right now was just straight up looked like it acted like it was dropped on its head when it was running through Highlevel. It was just dumb and it was doing stupid stuff. And I was actually able to trim the prompt down with fewer guardrails, sending it into Pabbly. So I was able to actually compress the prompt a little bit. But here is the basic. This is it right here. This is the workflow. That's it.
Super basic.
I remember. Well, mine a bit more basic than that.
It doesn't have a whole bunch of this is very easily scalable to clients. I mean, you could always use something like BotPress and have it go out and look up Wikipedia entries or view Google Docs of all your questions and stuff awesome. If you want to do $297 a month for clients, this is your deal.
Well, I actually think a booking bot is worth $300 a month, especially for.
You know what? Actually, all of the AI solutions, if you're doing a booking bot, database reactivation, missed call text back, reviews, and review responses, all of them powered by GPT, there's your AI agency. And I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial exactly on those 5 things.
Do you see
what are the questions you got for my dental bot first? Let's test this out.
Okay. What's the Pabbly side of this thing look like?
Pabbly side is 3 steps. It's got a trigger, it's got a GPT, and then it has a GHL connection that maps it back. So in the easy win snapshot, we have the database reactivation generator, the review request generator, and then the AI booking bot. And I have so far I have 3 different styles of prompt. I've got just the basic booking bot that doesn't ask qualifying questions. It just does. So it's a much smaller prompt because it doesn't include those. And it just says, oh, you have intent, let's book an appointment. So then I have one that actually was, when I was working on, I was like, damn, this thing's awful aggressive. It's like, hi, Steve, book, and so, and so and it goes right into the qualifying questions. I'm like, well, that might have some usage. So I called it the aggressive one. And then I have one where I said, lead them in, like work your questions into the conversation. So sometimes this bot, like if I don't have my email and phone number, it'll ask you a qualifying question, and then I go, oh, by the way, can I have your email? And it goes, you give it an email, it goes, great. So next question, and it's way more conversational and flowy. So
and that all takes place inside the middle part of
right here. Yeah. And so it basically, we're bringing all this stuff in by a webhook. Here's my prompt. And then it spits it out and it goes, boom, here's the chat response. And that's it. That is the whole Pabbly flow. 3 steps. Bing, bang, boom. Cheap as hell, like super, super fast. You saw how fast it was, right?
No, it was like real.
Give me another question. What other question do you have for Family Dental here? So, where are your offices located? Let's just check that out.
And this will work across all.
Yeah, I have it. I have this
all-
plugged into Messenger first, but it can also do basically SMS, like web chat. If you initiate a message with web chat, or SMS.
How about IG?
Text, IG, Facebook,
Instagram,
Messenger, all of it, all the channels, GMB, the whole thing.
Interesting. Very cool, Pat. Very cool, man.
And here's
Props
what
to you.
here's another thing I like about mine. In my easy wins, like let's say you're doing stuff like database reactivations or review requests and things like that, and people respond to it. Well, if you're using the high-level bot, I don't know if they've got any stops on it, like guardrails that stop it from answering if somebody responds to a review request. With mine, I've got a no bot and like a no bot tag that I basically add the tag when any of these other requests come in. But then once it's done, it goes into a workflow that will remove the no bot tag. So that way, basically, it's like it pauses the bot when other workflows trigger. And you can override it. So like, let's say you're the business owner, somebody's asking questions that the bot can't handle. The business owner can add the tag and go, hey, this is Bob. I was just taking over for my assistant, blah, blah, blah. Here's what we can do. And then they can remove the tag or let it expire because it goes into a workflow that removes it after 30 minutes or an hour or whatever you want to set it up at. And then the bot will kick back in.
Cool.
Yep.
Dig it.
Yep.
I'm glad you went through that because I was looking at my easy wins. I worked with it this morning, and for instance,
I updated the snapshot yesterday, so you're going to want to like grab the latest.
Oh dang! Okay.
I know. Well, you can load the snapshot over what you already have and just
skip the parts I've already got.
Yeah. I'll see here like, yes, please provide your email address. So I put my email address. So, and most of the time when it comes into the conversation, it will ask for it because I've given it more priority to ask for email and phone. But
has Pabbly figured out how for you to choose? Because the biggest problem that I had with the AI review response was if the last review was just stars and no comment. Remember, it wasn't creating the fields.
Well, that was me filtering it out.
You filtering out what?
So inside Pabbly, so in here,
you're in
to the workflows. Let me go here. Let me go here. Review engine, responses only. Let's just do responses only. And so what I would do is I was stopping if there was no comment.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just
no. I'm talking about the setup. Remember when we were initially getting these connected and your Pabbly would go out to GMB, and the last review was 5 stars, 4 stars, 0 star with no comment.
Oh yeah. I don't think they've.
They don't give you the ability to go out and pick one that has a comment to get the field data.
No, they don't have one that will go out and do it. So you still have to go out and leave a comment. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to go out and leave a fake review to get it to.
Well, of course, yeah. So So yeah, that's how our booking bot works. Like if you want to kind of try to break it, I can send it to you. But it's basically, this one has the persona of a dental bot or a dental office, but you can give it, you could be, for your niche, Steve, you could have it be a realtor or a broker. and say,
Okay,
like,
so the persona is built here, and
yeah, the basic, the bot
so
template.
the Pabbly workflow is standardized. Is
Yep.
there much editing that has to happen on that side?
No, you can,
The only thing you recommend is run 4 versus 3.5.
so I have I do have the prompt, and I'll show you what the prompt looks like. So in here, this right here is the basic booking bot prompt without qualifying questions.
Okay.
So the whole thing here is like, here's some very specific instructions to keep it from going off the rails.
Mhm.
But then here are all of its goals.
Mhm.
And then I have like business information, the services, the FAQ. Here's the persona. And then here's the user information and the current time of the chat.
And so is this the booking prompt that you used for that last conversation I just saw?
It's this one here, which has qualifying questions built in.
So that's the more softy, touchy, feely.
Yeah, the more conversational. So yeah,
Okay. Are you
Yep.
selling this?
it's part of Easy Wins.
Okay.
But I think I may break this out and have it on its, like, just the booking bot snapshot on its
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
with all of the prompts, because some people may just want to have the booking bot.
Well, I don't know what your
Sure.
easy wins are. I mean, I tend to build out a lot of my own stuff, but stuff like this I wouldn't build out.
Yeah.
Like, and I truly feel this is going to be worth
100%. And that's why
a few $100s a month.
I'm cautiously optimistic about Highlevel's conversation AI bot. I don't know that I would use, like, being that
Oh, I want to use it right now. I
being
want
that
to use
right
it.
now it doesn't look like you can pause it.
Mm-mm.
And it's just like, it's basically always on. There's no way to pause it. I don't know if it responds to text messages or not, or what it does, or like, no idea. And then right now it's still in suggestive mode, so it doesn't just automatically do stuff. But like if you fill out the web chat, then
So this thing can literally take off for, well, when you say web chat,
so somebody messages you through the web chat. They type in their name, email.
you
and
mean
leave
the
a
you mean the
message.
text widget?
Yeah, the texting widget. Yeah.
Okay.
Off the website. Yeah,
But
the web-
personally,
the
I think
website.
I think they need to bring a true web chat online, because
They are bringing it online where you can do live web chat too.
yeah, because I am kind of
works.
done with texting, because I think
But-
we're moving into a serious.
But the problem with live web chat is that somebody's got to sit there and run it.
Yes and no. That's where this AI tool will.
You have
This is where the AI thing would kick in.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
So when they go live, that will probably be another channel that you can chat with them if your web chat is set to actual live chat. But
I plan on
it's in progress.
I plan on getting rid of web chat altogether because of just the whole SMS bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
Pardon
so
my
far I
French.
haven't had any problems with SMS.
I can't even get my account approved. I've gone 3 times.
Well, if you weren't so scammy, Steve, it would be probably okay.
I use it for appointment reminders.
See, there you go. Scammy. Oh,
I just feel that channel is going to be more of a headache than it needs to be.
I think it'll still work. Yeah, you just, and the thing is, like, if you were gonna do more SMS related thing, like in my prompt, I tell it to give very succinct answers. So it's not always, you can't always do everything in 160 characters. Sometimes it will be more segments,
Mhm.
but I have it giving very small answers. I've seen other people's bots where it's just like, blah, it gets like,
Mhm. Mhm.
verbal diarrhea, and it just goes and goes and goes. It's like, stop, just please shut up. But when we were trying to break it last night, and Alok was giving it all kinds of input about his, like grinding teeth and conditions and this and that, and what about this and what about that. It was trying to explain stuff. It was getting a little verbose, even though it was still fairly short. It was still like, wow, these are was a pretty damn good, like it was just pulling stuff out of thin air. Like, oh, it's this condition here, and it's commonly caused by this, and it can commonly be treated with this, and you should book an appointment to get that looked at. And like, damn, so it was very persuasive. But yeah, like I'm so far, I'm gonna stick with mine because I've tested the hell out of it. I know I can control it and since mine runs in a workflow, I still can like do other stuff in the workflow as well. Whereas this high level booking bot, again, it's a black box. I don't know what goes in or out. You don't know what the prompt looks like. You don't know what they're doing. Like, and it's very formal, and I'm guessing they're probably going to be able to add some more drop downs and options to it. Like here, give it a persona or something else like that, but
I don't think, like I said, I think you have taken the time. I would go out and sell what you've put together. I wouldn't go out and sell ChatGPT, GoHighLevels.
I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do it right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's also, the iron is really, really hot for AI for businesses right now. Like really, really hot.
Yeah.
So getting, even though I'm not a huge fan
well, I mean,
of,
you set this up for somebody that needs to get, anybody that's like having a booking bot for inbound leads would be great. And then if you did need to, that's one thing is like, how do you sell a booking bot? Like, well, it is kind of for more inbound leads. You're not really doing outbound reach with, outbound contact with it. But I mean, you could probably do a little bit of that. Like if you're driving traffic to a lander where you ask some questions.
It's for businesses that are actually doing advertisement.
Right. Yeah. If you're sending people to a lander and they're filling out some questions and then you follow up with it with a text after that, like, hey, I think you qualify for the booking the appointment, all this stuff. But I mean, inbound messaging and stuff is definitely going to be, people are going to be messaging you off your GMB or Instagram, Messenger.
You know what? I don't see a lot of messaging coming off of GMB or Messenger.
I've got a couple clients that get quite a lot of messages off.
Okay, it depends on what's the niches.
Yeah, he's used cars.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Hey, are you open? I'm looking to spend about 10 grand. I need I'm looking for a Toyota Tacoma. Do you have?
I've never. Every time I've turned it on for like the kind of. I'm looking forward to seeing them give us a real web chat.
Well, mine's built to handle the web chat, so it'll actually once the web chat comes in, it does the message and
Oh no, I think that's going to be great. Like you could literally in the workflow say we're currently closed, but we can still book you. Here's a link.
100%. Yep. And I think I'm the only one of the only ones that has a booking bot that'll tell you if you're open or closed or not.
No, that's slick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all the business info, the phone number, the email,
I would love to have that.
Well, you can't, Steve. No.
I just
no soup for you.
I would love to have that. Just let me know. I mean, because
all right. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about making like just a booking bot snapshot with multiple. I need to come up with multiple prompts, like one that does basically like coaching, like sales type of a thing too. Like buy my crap, that sort of a deal.
Well,
in addition to booking, you know what I mean?
Well, I think booking's where you're going to start. I mean,
if the bulk of it, yeah. And you'd have one that would basically like, there may be companies that don't need booking. They just need FAQ and services and that's it. So I'm going to create a prompt for that just says, how can I help you? Like a retail shop, like, do you have these pants in large? Like, well, we create all kinds of brands. We probably have your size. Come on in. Here's our address, sort of a thing. That sort of a deal. So, stuff that just has, basic info. So you would be giving it a much larger FAQ, but it would be able to answer questions and stuff for you.
Well, then again, you could literally, scrape a site and put it in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, scrape the site and put it in that field that you have. And I mean, one of the things I've been doing a great job with the new V3 UX and adding folders so we could do this. I've been wanting folders and custom values forever and a day.
Yep.
And I don't know why they did the View 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
Why isn't there
it's
not
coming.
a place? Is folders should be
I
like
think
one?
they're having to put out like little fires just like on a constant basis. They're developing stuff, they're fixing bugs, and they're developing stuff and fixing bugs. And it's just like a constant iterative process that they're doing.
They got over
So,
600 employees now. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
They're
yeah,
big.
I hope they develop or they put some of that to quality control. So
Well, I think they do a decent job of quality.
they need some stuff on quality control. I was complaining about this, like the sitemaps not adding your blog post, and then went, here you go, sitemaps, and we added all your blog posts. Oh, and we added all the categories. So all of a sudden, that's awesome that you're automatically doing it. But now I have duplicate content because you're putting your blog posts in the sitemap, and then you're also putting your category blog posts in the sitemap.
Okay.
Now you have duplicate content. It's like, no, one or the other. Like
Add canonicals,
yeah,
right?
add
In the meta?
canonical stuff, or you know what? Here's the thing: hire 2 or 3 hardcore SEO people who are just like Nazis about SEO. And make them like, no, do XYZ with your website. No, you have to have this kind of formatting, or no, this kind of layout, or no, you have to do this kind of markup, because there's like all these little things that are broken that, like, if you fixed all those little things, Highlevel would be pretty good for SEO, because it sure as hell is fast. I mean, it's crazy fast, and it gives good, it gives kind of okay layouts and kind of okay markup. But it's just not as good as WordPress, because WordPress is built with SEO in mind, because somebody took the time to go, you know what, Google wants to see it like this, as opposed to like, hey, let's make some stuff that beats ClickFunnels. Like, well, ClickFunnels was never meant to be SEO, ever, not even close. And Highlevel needs to start focusing on SEO, because their builder's getting pretty good. But
Oh, I know.
there's a lot.
I spent the last 3 days in it.
I
Yeah,
love
I
their
know.
builder. I really do.
Yeah, their builders.
I've been making sites for 2 decades. And it's,
Their builders.
I don't know. It's really good.
Like somebody was trying to argue with me today on a Highlevel group about like page speeds and stuff. It's like, here's the thing: I do not care what Google page speed says.
Under 3 seconds.
I can load the site up and it loads in less than 1 second.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't care if, like, on my website, Google gives me a mobile score of 41. You know what? When I load it up on my phone and I don't have Wi-Fi on and I'm just on 4G, it still loads in 1 second.
Yeah.
So who cares about page speed? I don't care.
Well, again, their throttle is based on the most lowest common.
Yeah, absolutely. Those like third world country out in the jungle.
Yeah.
You know, you're like got a flip phone and like, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, and somebody's like, but some people care about it. I'm like, I don't, because here's the thing: my page loads in less than 1 second. That's my argument. Fight me.
As long as it's not costing you, traffic, then
It does. Bingo. Yeah, it doesn't cost me any traffic because it loads so stupidly fast. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff they could do though for SEO to make it much, much better. They're getting there, but they really need to open up an SEO division and have like some seriously hardcore SEO hire a big name that knows what they're doing and really, really integrate some stuff and get some stuff going.
Yeah.
Analyze the pages and the output of the pages and go, nope, you got to fix this. You got to fix this. You got to fix this.
Yeah. I think booking bots are
the AI is going to be some big stuff. I'm going to start really with the partnership stuff. I'm really going to start pushing the conversational AI and like basically like, Highlevel's got their fast 5 kind of thing. I've got my own, which is, booking, database reactivation, missed call text backs, reviews, and review responses. All of that's driven by AI. So, there you go.
Oh, in your snapshots, do you do email segmentation based on interaction and building a hot list, or using
lead scoring
of your of your
Easy
emails.
Wins does not have lead scoring. It would be easy to add that kind of stuff. So
Well, I
like,
already built my own. That's why I'm
so like,
asking.
somebody clicking, like I'd be interested in seeing like how you do your scoring, because there's so many different ways to do it.
Mhm.
But I mean, I was going to build, like a loyalty program for the,
Yeah, I'm using the math function based on opens. Based on opens, they get 1 point.
but see,
Based
here's the
on
thing, like with opens, since Google and iPhone or iOS are always like pre-opening emails. So the open rates are false.
yeah, you get false positives
Yeah.
off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get false positives off of Google.
Mhm.
As far as open rates are better than there actually are.
Right. Yeah.
No, I realized that when I was building out cloud leads and we were testing, and we were like, we didn't open that email. Why is that email showing opened?
Mhm.
Jay, for your purpose, I built my own CRM called Cloud Leads.
Interesting.
Mhm.
And I actually had conversations with Robin before they got really big about some type of integration, but they got funded and I didn't.
I had an alignable meeting with another SaaS guy, and it had some overlap with GoHighLevel, but it was more of a project management thing.
I'm
Just-
probably gonna probably the best feature inside my software is a power dialer, outbound telemarketing. That's probably the
interesting.
best feature in it.
See, we're gonna have to have a couple of interviews so you can actually, we can start talking prospecting too.
So hopefully my partner on this project is so busy he has a little time. But what we are doing is we're going to do it, and you told me this, Pat. We are going to do an integration to push a lead from a positive affirmation out of the call into Highlevel.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to
API
do
call.
we're going to use version 1 API.
Yeah,
And
version one API just it works.
I think I told Andy and I talked about it last Thursday, and I think we need about.
I don't think they'll ever sunset that API. They're not
I hope
developing
not.
it anymore at all. So it's like
Oh.
it's basically like a static dead API, like
That's
Latin. It's
fine.
like a dead language, right? But there's so many different apps out there and integrations that it would be catastrophic if they just said, well, guess what? Click, we're turning it off, because they still have the location API key every time you create a location. So obviously they're not shutting it off anytime soon.
So you basically use the location ID or the location API.
The location API key. So you go into business settings, and then right underneath there, it's
I know it is. I know what that is.
So that's what you use for V1 API, and then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
creating the app is fairly easy and very easy to do, and get authorization and stuff like that. And V2 API is good. The only problem is like now you do have to literally have some kind of back end where you store the tokens and the authorization keys and all of that stuff for that location. On the positive side, that does give you more licensing control. So if you have webhooks, plus Highlevel's offering the custom webhook stuff, so you can actually create custom webhook actions or custom actions inside the workflows.
I'm just looking to push data out of my system into that system. So
V1 API is going to be perfect
for workflow to take over.
Yep.
That's it.
Beautiful. That's how it's working. Yep.
Because right now I got to send it to Zapier.
Yeah.
No, first I have to send it to a Google Sheet. Then I have to send it to Zapier, and Zapier sends it.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's way too many steps.
It's way too many steps. Yeah. So that's it. And Zapier is the out of Pabbly and makes, we have this conversation. Zapier is the only one that has the instant read from a sheet.
The instant. Yeah. The listener for the sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only one. And they want
right.
30, they want $30 a month. I know I got to get some dinner.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 here.
I'm really starving. So, yep. And it's nice outside. I'm going to go put some miles on that wheel.
It's been raining here like cats and dogs for the last.
Oh, we already got that, dude. We had 70-mile-an-hour winds earlier in the week. That's trees knocked down, all kinds of stuff.
That's what we got.
What a mess. I have a huge pile of limbs to put on.
Hey, Jay, great meeting you, by the way.
Yeah, good talking to you, Stephen. We'll check in again. Pat, I'm looking into this canonical tag thing.
I don't know how I would have to manually add it in the meta on every one of those blog posts. That's the problem. Is I would have to add it manually.
Why is that a problem?
I
Adding it
only have
manually.
like over 100 blog posts.
It's just copy and paste, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work, dude. No.
UIT guys aren't necessarily coders, are you? You're used
He's
to
a good-
punching
no,
a few
no.
buttons.
No,
I'm
he's
kidding.
a coder.
Dude,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I've been a dev for like 20 plus years, dude.
Well, I don't see the carpal tunnel. Where's the carpal tunnel? No, I'm kidding.
I don't do that much. I'm more. That's why I've been more and more in marketing because I'm a lazy dev.
There you
And,
go.
yeah, I had like a buddy in engineering, and when I got my first software job, and I got like this massive raise over what I was doing. He's like, "What about all the opinion of your peers and all that?" I was like, "What peers?"
Al, hey, Al, you are an enigma because you're a coder and a marketer. They generally don't go hand in hand.
Yes.
I know. I suck at
Yep.
both, so
Well,
Yeah.
no, you're decent. Actually, you're pretty decent at both.
I'm decent. Oh man, wow, that was so nice, Steve.
Do you think I'm going to blow up your ego any more than it is?
Oh hell no, no.
I mean,
no,
how does your wife live with you?
She doesn't.
I mean, is there enough room in the bedroom when you get in there because that head of yours is so friggin' big?
We're okay. Yeah. We'll catch you guys later. See you next week.
Talk to you later. Bye, man.
Hey, see you guys later.
Bye.